What's up guys, Mickey Motions here, and this is the Formula 1 2011 commentary. I'm starting it off on this wet track of Valencia, and I'm with Barrichello's Williams here as I make some brave moves, but I take it easy around here. But I actually managed to make a move around the outside, but this race was pretty much jam-packed. There was like 1 or 2 laps where it was pretty boring. I was just staying in that same place, so I just cut that out just for time's sake, because I don't want to take too long in this commentary, to be honest. I'm going to do this all live once again. I'm not going to edit this out. But anyway, in this commentary I just want to talk about Formula 1 testing, and at the moment it seems like Red Bull seems to be the team to beat once again, hitting the top of the times. I mean, with the first few days it was Mercedes, but they're not using the new car yet. They're using their 2011 car, and I think that's because they're spending more time on trying to make the car more faster, because they wanna really try and beat Ferrari, McLaren. They really want to get up there in the fight for the championship. And you never know, Schumacher could get his 8th world championship, but I'm not gonna jinx it, because I said that for the last 2 years and it didn't happen at all. But yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed. Things will get a bit better for him and Rosberg as well. And yeah, I'm still thinking about Barrichello. Pretty much, feel so very much. I mean, he deserved that 1 more year, I think, with Williams. But obviously had to create more space for all the younger drivers, and he left. And he left Formula 1 in a bad way, if you think about it. I mean, it could have been so much better if he just ended it in Brazil. If he just finished the race in Brazil, everybody could have celebrated for him and celebrated his career in Formula 1, but that didn't happen, unfortunately. But yeah, hopefully, he'll probably be into racing, like he said. He'll be probably going into other racing competitions, maybe DTM, you never know, or Le Mans. You never know, we'll see, as I make a great move through there against Button. But anyway, this year we will see all those changes. We will see no diffuser, blown diffuser, whatever you want to call it, which is so good, because that's like, it's almost like a driving assist in the game, if you think about it. It's like they're going so fast through the corners, but it's really so fake, because you really wouldn't have been able to do that without the diffusers. And it's good that they moved that, because it's becoming ridiculous now, because they're all overtaking without having to use any skill at all. I think, my opinion, I think DRS was good, but in a way they used it to their advantage, to like always move without having even to have the skill to move past someone. And I don't think that's right. I think you should overtake if you're good, not because you have the right setup on the car. But anyway, back to talking about testing again. I think that Williams are going decent. Sorry, Toro Rosso having a few issues as well with the car, but they're obviously going to catch up. Force India, I think one of the drivers went on the gravel, I think. I'm not too sure about that, but that's what I heard. One of the drivers actually lost control, went on the gravel, and they lost time in testing. And Lotus seem to be having a good car. And when I say Lotus, I mean Renault has to make an outstanding move, braking so late. I was so brave there, so lucky he didn't turn in. But anyway, Lotus seem to be going really fast, and they seem to have a really fast car this year, and it's going to be hard for Mercedes, because Mercedes are going to be obviously fighting with Lotus as well, and Lotus might be up there in the mix. But last year seemed to have been the same thing. First 2 races Lotus were better, but then Mercedes seemed to do better after that. But yeah, I think Lotus really do have a good chance. Hopefully, fingers crossed, they don't get in the way of Mercedes. I really don't want to see Mercedes losing. But it seems to have been a bad week for Ferrari. Ferrari have been going really slow and unreliable. That's a shock. That's a shocking thing to say about Ferrari. Ferrari's, you know, never unreliable, and to be slow and unreliable is a bad thing in winter testing. And this is what I heard from Ted Kravitz on Sky Sports, and he said that Ferrari need to, you know, they need to improve, because being slow and having an unreliable car is not good. You can be fast and unreliable, but being slow and unreliable is not good at all. As I touch Vettel slightly, well, it's more of a major touch, but luckily I didn't damage my car, and I didn't damage his, and I didn't get no penalty. But anyway, with Ferrari, luckily on the last day they had you know, all their parts sorted, flown over to Ferrari, and they managed to use those parts. And guess what happened? They came quickest on the last day of testing, even after admitting they were not doing good. But I think Ferrari are getting closer and closer. I really do think that, because every year they just seem to be getting closer and closer to Red Bull, and I think this is the year for Ferrari, you know, to take what they had of winning championships. Man, I haven't seen that for a while. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I'm gonna give you a bit of humour on the last lap. The report asks Luca, who is Ferrari director of communications, and she asks, Fernando just set the fastest time. Is Ferrari trying to set a pace? And then Luca responds, no, we are going to do the work we wanted to do, which is to collect data. So, you know, we don't have to look at the stopwatch now. It's the same thing as yesterday. And then she asks, does Ferrari have a competitive car for this year? And then he responds, well, this is our target for this year. We believe we have a lot of potential on the car, because we have a lot of things to do, because it's brand new for us with a concept we haven't used in the previous year car, so it needs a lot of fine tuning. The next test we go more for the performance side, even though I will only know the verdict in mid-March. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. And I don't know if you've been watching the Sky Sports coverage lately, but I think they're doing quite a good job. I thought they were going to be quite crap, but you know, I've actually been updating with the Jerez, I should say. I'm sure that's how they say it. The Jerez testing. And you know, they had Ted Kravitz. They even done interviews with all the, you know, some of the engineers, or you know, directors of whatever it is, communication of different teams. And yeah, I mean, they're doing pretty well right now, but you know, we haven't seen BBC yet, because you know, it's not like BBC kind of, you know, put that coverage. It's not like they have a BBC Sports channel. So you know, we'll see what things are like, and we'll see what happens in the first race, because of course the first two races are going to be through Sky, unfortunately, which is I don't want to look at it, to be honest, because I just don't like Martin Brundle's commentaries, to be honest. I think Martin Brundle used to be better when he was like the second commentator, when he wasn't the main commentator. It just didn't work, and I think BBC are going to have that advantage with the commentating side. I think they're going to have a much better team, and they have the three main guys, which are it just works together. Eddie Jordan, Jake Humphrey, David Coulthard. It just livens things up. It made things so much better, and I think the BBC coverage in Formula 1 has been the best coverage ever. Like when it was on ITV, I hated it so much. It was advertisements and all that all the time, and I bet they're probably gonna do that in Sky as well. Well, actually not, because it's a Formula 1 channel. I doubt they do that. Just so they can beat BBC in a way. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this commentary. I'm doing more commentaries. I know I haven't done many commentaries in a while, but you know, I've been busy. But anyway, please make sure you like, favorite, comment, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Please check out the links in the description, you know, Twitter, Facebook. Please make sure you check that out, because sometimes the sub box always fails. But anyway, this was Mickey Emotions. Safe.